Let me come up with an intro bit. Okay, we'll do word association for the intro bit. Joker.
Batman.
Man.
Man.
Joker, Batman, man. Okay, so got Okay, we'll start over.
I'm sorry.
Big Joker.
Little Joker.
Big Batman.
Big Batman. Okay. So that reminded me of all my finest bits. The idea that Mussolini under his hat had one long piece of hair. It was being controlled by his little cousin, Benedetto Mussolini.
Oh, it's like a Ratatouille situation.
We're not.
Yeah, they kind of call me a kid.
We're not even a minute.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Mussolini again.
I don't know what else to do. It's like the one thing I have, man. Like, it's my go-to. What gay sex is to cum town, Mussolini is to cum posting.
That's great.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that this is our brand.
What's up, little cummers? It's Composting. Back again. The most rejuvenated podcast in the whole goddamn world. I'm your host, as always, Rosa, joined today by my juvenated co-host, Unijoy.
Hello.
Wait, who's there? Is that Bree from Twitter? No, it's not Bree from Twitter.
Almost.
Which one are you again?
Oh, I'm just your average blob slop poster.
We're joined today by Jane Animations with blonde hair, Claire Geckowo.
Hey, what's up?
Why are your comics so derivative?
So we're getting into it. Why are they so derivative? Can I be so for real? I have to. What does derivative mean in this sense? Like,
that's honestly the best answer you could possibly give. That's true. That's true. Anyway, how are you today?
I'm doing great.
My boisterous friend.
Doing good. Feels great outside. I got done doing some yard work, and excited to talk with you guys for a little bit on the pod.
That wasn't your decision to make.
Well, trying to.
You decide that I threatened you.
It's true. It's true.
Well,
you did send me a picture of my house, and you were like, "I will send a bomb here."
Unijoy did put a bag over your head, a gun to your head.
It's true. This basement is really cold and dark.
In a van. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of alarming.
Unijoy, splash the boiling hot water on her. We'll warm her up. Yowie. How are you, Unijoy?
This week has been awful.
Are you okay?
This week has been awful.
What the hell?
The fucking Sekiro video.
What about
I've been putting in 16-hour shifts just to talk about a game that I hate. It's not worth it. Hatred doesn't pay.
Why the fuck did you make the video?
I was already too far in.
Your...
I was too far in.
That's so
sunk
real.
cost fallacy. Was it a 10 of 10 too?
What, out of 10? I'll check what it is right now.
Yeah. If you want to feel worse.
Yeah, let me just check my analytics page like midway through. I'm currently 4 out of 10.
Oh, that's worth it. That's
not too bad.
You did
Although
it.
Round of applause.
It's like half of the third one, so maybe.
Maybe you should. Maybe you are washed. That's why you came here, because you're so fucking washed.
Yeah. That's why
This is
that's
where
why I'm here
failures
as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because you got Twitter canceled, you fell off.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I saw that like organically. That
Now
was
you're
crazy.
here.
Yeah. Yeah, they did not like my take on Baldur's Gate, which whatever, you know.
Did you actually not
It is
know?
what it is. I think I went into it and I was like, oh, it's like D&D. There's like, it's gonna be like, I don't know. I just thought it would be different, and then I played it for like 10 hours, and I was like, oh, I don't like this.
What a stupid fucking controversy, dude.
Yeah, 11 million views and like 1,000 quote retweets of people just telling me they hate me.
Dude, like, that's almost as bad as when, like, friend of the channel, Just Too Good, got death threats over a Mario movie review. It's like...
Is that real?
psychotic. Yeah, that is real. That really happened.
That's ridiculous.
Mario fans have shooters, bro.
I didn't know Nintendo had it like that.
No, they'll fucking kill you, dude.
Why didn't you like Baldur's Gate? It won Game of the Year, which means it's good. Like Sekiro.
That means it must be.
Yeah.
It's like the Green Book. It won an Oscar. It means it's good.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I just didn't like the combat. I thought the combat was like
That makes you racist, by the way.
Oh.
Is Baldur's Gate the one you can change like penis size? Or is that a different game?
I don't know. I'm not. I don't remember.
I'm changing my penis size into the negatives.
I swear you
For real.
have like genital customization in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I mean, you do. You definitely do have. Or I think you can customize the pubes. You can customize like the pube pattern, which is really funny. So I
Can you do a little heart shape in the pubes?
I think you could do like a lightning bolt. I can't remember exactly, but it's pretty awesome.
Harry Pooter. What the hell?
That's what I'm saying.
Damn.
But yeah, I just didn't care for it. I love D&D. Like I play D&D with my friends, but just something about the game, I was like, that's not for me.
I did. The one D&D campaign I did, I played this Jerry Seinfeld, real life Jerry Seinfeld with no abilities.
Oh.
But just a very high charisma stat.
Did you win?
That was it.
Did you like go into?
Yeah. I won. I did, and everyone wanted to kill me because I did a fucking Jerry Seinfeld impression the whole time.
Ugh.
Every time I killed them, I started being like, "Did I do that?"
I've never played D&D in my life.
It's really fun. It's very fun with friends.
Yeah, really fun if you're a fucking nerd.
Oh.
Woo!
Yeah, we're. I think all of us are considered nerds. I'm like.
I'm not. I'm considered a pussy slayer, bro. Ever consider that?
I haven't.
Well, the only thing I'm a nerd for is pussy. Ever think about that?
I've never thought about that in that way. Yeah, I should have.
I nerd out on the clitoris.
Oh my god. Studying the books.
Yeah, dude. I just have a bunch of fucking biology textbooks on my shelves. I consult the literature every night.
I came prepared, by the way. I brought questions. I don't know if I was meant to do that.
You're doing such a good job. Everybody in the comments say, Unijoy, you're doing such a good job. Dude, this is why I have a high turnover rate, by the way. You're not making it a year. Anyway, so to introduce you more properly, you are a comics artist known for your work on Twitter.com. Would you like to tell us a little bit about your work before we get into these slammers of movies?
Yeah, I make comics. My handle is Geckowo on Twitter. Also on Blue Sky, but I don't really interact on Blue Sky that much.
Fuck Blue Sky, bro.
I don't know. I post on there because I was like, well, some people on there would rather see it. But anyways,
They would be like, blonde hair. I don't know about that. That's what they would say on Blue Sky. I fucking hate those people.
But yeah, sorry, I'm still getting over that. Yeah, I make little comics online. Sometimes people get mad at me for them. I don't know why.
I'm mad.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why
Well,
I'm mad. I'm just pissed off,
Yeah,
dude.
it's because you hate me.
Well, I do hate you. You got it.
But yeah, I make little comics just about my life, or sometimes I make them about like, I don't know. I've been doing some Pokemon ones recently, which I think I'm gonna do more. I'm like chronicling my Sun and Moon playthrough.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
Yeah.
Sableye. I love
Are
Sableye.
you Jewish?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Okay, that's it. Now we're tied. We're tied on the people's favorite Pokemon being Sableye. Because it's also Flesh Simulator's favorite Pokemon, and he's very Jewish.
It's an awesome Pokemon. That's been my favorite
is.
since
He says his favorite Pokemon because he quote deeply relates to him.
No,
and
yeah.
I really fuck with
No,
that.
yeah, I'm Sableye on an emotional level. You know?
You gotta convert, bro. You gotta convert just to become secular.
His
To become a Sableye? Or like Jewish?
Well, I wouldn't call them that. I feel like that's kind of offensive.
Now hold on now.
That's a
Rosa.
good slur. Add that to the racial slur database. Yes, my beloved new co-host Unijoy from Unijoy YouTube.
Who's your favorite Pokemon?
You're gonna laugh at me.
What is it?
Weedle.
Weedle?
Oh yeah, I knew that, yeah.
Really? Out of all of them,
Yeah, let me show
Weedle?
you.
Like out of all of them,
Hey,
Weedle?
let me show you why.
It's just a worm.
You see this, bro? This is my first Pokemon card
But
That is
like
an
out
awesome
of
from when I was 7
out
years
of all
old.
the Pokemon.
This is my first Pokemon card from when I was 7. You know what? You see that?
Yeah.
Do you not know like any other Pokemon? Is that the reason why? Or
It's
like
Weedle. Yeah, I know plenty
Did
of
you
other
stop buying
Pokemon.
cards after that?
Dude,
You're
stop,
only-
I have a binder. I have a...
You like pulled Weedle,
But
you're
this
like,
is
yeah, I'm done.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
this
my
is my
favorite.
favorite one.
Dude, this art, this is rare. It's from the 90s, bro.
This sounds like Cope because it's like your
Mm.
only good card.
It's no, I gamble, bro.
Oh, they're good.
But no, that's why he's my favorite Pokemon. I don't know, the rest of them I guess I like have a connection to through Smash.
Hmm.
Like I fuck with Pichu
I fuck
just
with
because I used to really fuck with Pichu in Ultimate 1.0 back when Fair would kill at Ledge at 70. That doesn't mean anything to 90% of our audience, but if you know, you know, and type I got the reference in the comments.
I will be
what's
checking to see if they
yours?
get that reference.
Do they last time I said if you got the reference, type I got the reference in the comments. Nobody got the reference. Cause it was a reference to an Alpharad Plus video from like 2017.
That's got to be a niche deep cut right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is a niche deep cut. Anyway, what's your favorite Pokemon you enjoy?
I like Garchomp.
Oh,
You think
that's so
Garchomp?
sick.
It's awesome.
It's a good answer.
I love Garchomp.
What Pokemon would you guys want to fuck the most? And don't say Ditto. Or like Lopunny, or like any of the basic ones.
Guys, I don't want to fuck a Pokemon. Is that like I think I look at Pokemon like they're animals, and I'm like I don't want to fuck the Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck a Pokemon either, except it's like it's a comedy show, so we say things that we don't really mean.
Oh, my bad. I remember
Yeah,
I was
yeah, it's
talking
your
about
bad,
this
bro.
recently, and one of my friends said that they would, in good conscience, fuck Mewtwo. And
Like if it,
Yeah, but
you know,
that's like
except
a
here's the
Mewtwo's like a
okay,
person
I'm making
Pokemon.
the
yeah, that's what I was
Yo,
like. Okay, that could be the
Mewtwo-
exception.
the thing is that Mewtwo would be doing bestiality against you. Is the thing.
Because it's a higher being. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's gotta be Rapidash. If you're a
Rapidash.
true- Yeah, that's right. I go like VGG every day. I watch a Vaush. I'm a tier 3 Vaush sub.
Ah,
I fucking love
I
Rapidash.
don't know.
Vaush is a fan
Is
of
that
yours.
how
That's crazy.
is that how it's pronounced? Vaush?
Yeah, it's pronounced Vaush.
Oh yeah, Vaush like follows me.
Is it actually pronounced
Yeah.
Vaush?
I didn't know that.
I thought that was like a
pronounced-
joke to make
It's
fun of him.
pronounced Vaush.
Oh.
No, dude. He said he'd be down to come on.
Would he
sometime.
actually?
I gotta get back in touch.
Oh,
Yeah.
that might be the best.
Yeah, I said I have a bunch of horse movies lined up. Except I emailed him. It was around the election season. He's like, I'm fucking busy.
That's yeah.
I gotta get back in touch with Vaush. That way, like half our patrons unsubscribe. We could weed out the real fans.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I
He likes horses and is a liberal. That's all you need.
I saw his profile picture was like a horse with a beard, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's him. It's great fucking art. I will say.
It is pretty awesome, yeah.
Greninja.
Yeah, other than that, I don't know anything about
I
him.
think I'd fuck Greninja.
You would fuck Greninja.
You fuck Greninja, but ooh, imagine the noise.
Yeah, the tongue. I can't get past the tongue is like. Actually,
Dude, I saw.
Now that I'm thinking about it,
I found a disturbing fucking dildo where it's a mouth with like a fucking 10-inch tongue.
oh.
I don't know why I said I found it. Like I was.
Yeah, you were like
I was
digging
just,
through
like-
garbage and you just found
I
it.
just saw it in the bush. I was like, oh look over there.
in its natural habitat. Yeah,
Or like Rayquaza.
you would fuck Rayquaza.
Ooh, who's Rowlet evolve into?
Oh, Decidueye.
Decidueye, yeah, I'd let her do things.
Hmm.
I can't say that as a bird owner, actually. I take that back. No. No, it's like saying you want Houndoom
Shiny-
to do things to you and you own a German
Shiny
Shepherd.
Garchomp.
Yeah. Tiny Garchomp.
You want shiny Garchomp?
I would.
You know?
You know what? Gudra. Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
Greninja.
I would let Gudra do something to me.
Sloppy Gudra person will make a motherfucker go insane. Sloppy spewing Gudra pussy will make a motherfucker go wild.
Oh god, that is a
Lapras.
horrible sentence. Lapras.
See,
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
I
need
could
to stop.
say
I'm
that.
just like scrolling images of Pokemon and just like reading out their
you're
names.
scrolling R34, breathing heavily.
Ugh.
You guys can't hear it because there's a noise gate, but Yojo's been breathing fucking heavily into the microphone this whole time.
That's not true. That's not true
Magikarp.
in the slightest.
Oh, Magikarp. Oh, Magikarp. They did make Goldeen. Goldeen is designed for fucking, bro. Nobody's with me? I guess you're against me.
I don't know about Goldeen.
Snorlax.
Why'd they give it like slutty human lips, bro? Why'd they give
Can we get a
Goldeen
VSLs? New topic, maybe.
Okay, new topic. We saw a movie.
Bro.
We saw 2 movies. We'll start with Sinners. I forgot to pull up who this is directed by. Now I feel quite
Ryan
quite
Coogler.
silly. Ryan Coogler? Is this a joke? Or
No, I
is
think
this-
that's his
is that
name, isn't
some-
it?
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Directed by Ryan Coogler. It's a very unfortunate name. Director of Black Panther and Creed.
Great movies.
And starring Michael B. Jordan, who is also in Black Panther and Creed 1, Creed 2, Creed 3, and Creed 4.
Creed the Rocky films.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. They're
It's cool. I've never seen them.
yeah, me neither.
They're not bad.
should-
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I like Punch Out.
That's a good game.
Yeah, it's like Punch Out for the.
You
Wii
said
is
that one
probably
with
my
Mike
favorite game.
Tyson.
Yeah, I like the original Punch Out. It's so good.
Yeah, I like it. I like Piston Honda's dialogue. I think it's awesome that they said that.
What did they say?
His dialogue in between rounds is sushi ... kamikaze ...
Oh my gosh.
There's also pizza pasta from the arcade game who's Italian and
Wait, really? Italian?
and Kid Quick, who looks, you can look it up on your old time, but that doesn't fly anymore as for character design. Anyway, Sinners is
Oh my god. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. You can't do that anymore. It looks like a racially insensitive Beaker from the Muppets, if that makes sense.
I don't know who
Wait.
Beaker is.
It's the little guys. Beep beep beep. Bop, boop, 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 boop.
Oh, the scientist one?
Oh,
Yeah, it was
jeez,
scientist.
yeah. I just looked it up, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like an encyclopedia for useless shit. Anyway, Sinners. It is a movie about like Black American blues folklore in the vein of the Robert Johnson selling his soul at the crossroads story about blues music, the devil, sort of mysticism around music within Black American and African cultures, and vampires are also there. It's kind of wild.
It's
It's pretty good. I actually
It's-
quite
it was
liked it.
Yeah, if I liked it.
Pretty awesome.
If Michael B. Jordan plays Smoke and Stack, who are twin brothers, mobsters, who are starting up a music club down in Mississippi, and they bring along their cousin, Sammy Moore, played by Miles Canton, and this was his debut, and I thought he was pretty good in this. Definitely a very bright career ahead. And wacky shit starts happening. People start eating each other. There's biting. There's fucking. There's biting while fucking. And there's some cool music sequences. What'd you guys think about this movie?
I thought it was really cool. The music was like really well written, and I thought it fit with like the shots they put together. Like overall, like it was put together. It was like very artfully done.
You enjoy?
Yeah, I really liked it. It felt like very like folklore-ish, if that makes sense. Like when they were like doing the Irish dance outside of the barn, I was like, oh, this is like totally the type of shit your like granddad would like tell you would happen like 50 years ago or so, if you get what I'm saying.
As it is in real life, Satan in this movie is Irish. And you, Joy, has told me a lot about that. I'll tell you what. Does not like Irish people.
That's not true.
But, yeah, it's a lie. You don't like English people.
Amen to that.
And no self-respecting person would.
Yeah. I like the Irish.
Yeah. I'd say I go so far as to say I love the Irish.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know if I'd go that far.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
brave
Well,
for
I
that.
suppose this- I'm weird for that?
Oh, I said you're brave for that.
How am I brave for that? I feel like you're brave to be talking shit on the Irish. Don't start your fucking car tomorrow, pal. I thought it was overall good. The first two acts had a huge tendency to drag. There's this over insistence on flashbacks to things that happened 30 minutes ago that are completely unnecessary and bog the film down. And I think that a lot of things could have been cut. I think it's a bit bloated and it had a tendency to meander, but overall I liked it.
That's crazy. I had those exact same thoughts. I was thinking about, there's this one thing H-Bomber guy said. And he was like, if everyone was forced to cut like 15% of their final product, like on the whole, things would be better. And I feel like 15% of this could have been cut and it would have been like completely fine.
Yeah, I think like a quarter of this fucking thing could have been cut. Because it's like, I don't need flashbacks to scenes that happened 15 minutes ago.
Yeah. It's like I can remember
the
from like that happening, you know.
Yeah. Especially when it like alludes to things that happened. Like I think it's Smoke that has a dead kid. And he's like, there's somebody waiting for me on the other side. And then there's a flashback to him visiting the grave of the kid, which we saw like 30 minutes ago in full. And it's like, what are we doing? With this stupid bloom effect around it. I will say that you could tell that this film was very set back by its budget because the vampires look very bad.
Really?
I think that the CGI in this film isn't good.
Oh, I didn't. But to be fair, I watched some guy recording it from his cinema seat, so I might have missed on like the final details. But I thought they looked. I thought they looked fine.
Well, I guess they would look fine at like 144p, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I didn't think they were like that bad. I'm like looking at clips of it now, and I'm like, okay, yeah, I can definitely see like where they kind of skimped out on things. But it definitely, yeah, it definitely could have been better.
Yeah, there's some CGI fire that looks really bad.
The whole vampire thing took me like so by surprise.
Yeah, I did enjoy that. I didn't expect that. I think it was a
Was
cool
it-
subversion.
Was it in like the trailers or anything?
I
no.
I don't think it was.
Because that was like crazy.
I'm not a big.
I
I'm
love.
not a big trailers watcher, but
Yeah, I
don't
try
think
and go
it
into
was.
movies blind, and I just want to say like anything with vampires, I love it already. Like I don't know why, something about vampires in movies, like they're just like my soft spot,
Yeah.
where I'm like, oh yeah, that's awesome.
what did you guys think about the soundtrack?
I thought it was really good.
I quite liked it. My favorite scene in this movie was this scene where Sammy is playing guitar, and it's sort of a love letter to all of black music in America and in Africa as well. I thought it was just really cool, where it's this evolving song with elements from all areas and eras of black music. There was even crunk involved. I didn't expect crunk to be involved in this movie, but I was very happy to see crunk.
Yeah, I feel like they did a lot of research when it came into like trying to build off of the overall atmosphere they're trying to come up with. Like, this is set in like 1930s Mississippi, so there's a specific time and era that this thing is trying to replicate, and I think it really encapsulates the era so perfectly, where it's like you forget that this is like a modern movie, where it's like, oh yeah, these people are like in this scenario,
Yeah, I do enjoy the fact that they don't that they do, from my understanding, quite accurate accents to rural-ish Mississippi. I don't like it when there are these like timepiece movies that insist on everybody talking the way that I talk.
Yeah.
I think that's quite silly. So I really enjoyed that. Were you able to understand a lot of what they're saying, particularly the harmonica player character you enjoy?
I got most of it down. But I don't know. Is Mississippi cool? Do you guys actually have vampires? Is that like a? Is that
Yeah,
was
we
that, like,
we
added
do that.
for a
Yeah,
thing?
once you cross the Mississippi and you get onto the west side of it, there are vampires. I can confirm.
No,
something from Missouri.
I mean like in your guys' like.
It's called
I
meth
mean
addicts,
no. I
pal.
mean like
Yeah,
in.
true.
I mean like in like your guys' folklore. Like is a vampires like a thing? Or I don't know.
Oh,
Is
yes.
Mississippi?
A
more
lot
like,
of it is a lot of it comes from like Haitian voodoo mythology.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is very mixed in with the European conception, but they do talk about voodoo quite a bit, which is cool because that sort of mysticism is something I did grow up around. My my best friend growing up, who I consider like a brother, his mom was an immigrant from Haiti, so I grew up around a lot of that. Obviously, not to this extent. She was Christian, but it's still that sort of mysticism is still something that she would like engage in, which is cool to see.
Yeah.
I thought it was overall pretty good. Yeah. Anything else that stood out to you guys?
I thought I think the pacing near the end was a little strange, like we were saying. But
Yeah.
overall, like the first 75% of the movie, I was like, oh yeah, this is like the pacing was really good, in my opinion.
I
Personally.
disagree.
You didn't like it?
I thought it was very meandering for the first like 65%. I don't know why people are acting like this is like movie of the year.
what else is coming
Yeah,
out
there's
this
still-
year?
I mean,
I mean like Minecraft movie, but like.
There's still more movies
Yeah, I
to come
know.
out this year.
Like I usually don't put much emphasis on like, oh, what does my fucking Discord think? No offense, but it's like a bunch
Wow.
of people in here were talking about like, oh, this is the greatest movie of the year. I was very excited to see it, but I came away a bit disappointed. I guess that my expectations were too high, which is why I should just ignore hype the way I usually do. But you know, I guess I don't really get it fully.
I will say this is like one of the few movies in like a while where I've heard people like actually talking about it outside of like movie theaters. Like since people started going back to movie theaters after COVID and all that stuff, people were like, "Oh, well, have you seen Sinners?" And I was like, I feel like it's been a while since I've heard people be like, "Oh, you should go see this movie in theater."
Yeah, that's actually kind of real. I had the same thing, but I never really thought about it that much.
Fun fact, movie ticket sales are higher than they've ever been.
Really? That checks out.
Yep.
It's like £8. Is that crazy? Can like mortgage a house with that?
No, I mean like more people are buying movie tickets now.
I like the bit with the Native Americans. Is that the correct term?
Oh, American Indians is the preferred term.
I like the bit with the American Indians. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed this film's use of accents quite a bit. You can tell that that's something that quite a bit of thought went into on the part of Ryan Coogler. A lot of real guns are used. It's all real guns in this movie. Timepieces with obviously showing blanks, which is really cool. I thought that was neat. I do always enjoy a good Django style clanner beatdown scene, which we get, which is nice.
His gun took me the fuck out. I didn't know guns looked like that in the 30s. I thought they were still on like flintlock. But he had a fully like modern looking pistol.
Yeah.
Well, it was in 1911. This is right after World War One. I mean, the 1911 isn't fully modern in the sense that it's a single stack magazine, and the way that it shoots is different than like a plastic Fantastic would shoot. But yeah, it's gun designs like. I don't know. It was like in the 50s. They kind of reached the point of like, yeah, we know what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, by the time the 30s came around, we still have weird shit like drum magazines that don't really work, and straight blowback in the case of the Tommy gun. But a lot of it is still the same as it is today.
I know, and maybe I'm not caught up on my gun law.
You ain't American.
Yeah.
Blood doesn't run red,
you
white,
ain't
and blue, whatever.
Yeah. How many guns
ever
per football field?
How many guns
7.
per football field? How the fuck would I know?
Billions of them.
And I'm talking about American
you ever
football.
shot a gun before, you?
I've shot like an air rifle, not like airsoft, like.
Yeah, that's a kid's toy.
And we don't. Oh wait, no, I've shot shotguns.
Oh, okay.
Hey, oh yeah.
I used to do like clay pigeon shooting.
Cool. I like that.
Yeah.
When you come to America, I want to make you shoot a fucking a Glock with the switch.
Will they let me? Is it?
No, it's completely illegal.
No, like you know, in like GTA when you can like
Glocks
you've got,
with
like,
switches are
gun
completely
ranges.
fucking illegal.
Can I go to a gun range? Will
Yeah.
they let me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have gun ranges, and also I have a cousin with farmland that we can just shoot on.
That's true.
Oh, awesome.
You can
Yeah, when you're in New York, I'll take you shooting. It'll be grand.
I,
It'll be grand.
Woo!
Woo!
But yeah,
I still got it.
I thought it was really interesting, like the setting of the movie. I take it, Unijoy, you haven't been there, but Rosa, have you been to like Mississippi before, or like that area, like southern?
Regrettably, very regrettably.
It's like some of like the just like the feeling of it there. Like I feel like you've like driven past that place before, you know.
Very quickly.
Very quickly, and I do not look back.
Very quickly. Very quickly. To clarify, because of the white people.
Yeah. It's yeah. let's just
Dude,
get the record straight.
Yeah, dude. I got pulled over in like Pennsatucky.
I don't even.
What the
Oh
fuck
wait.
Isn't that 2 places?
Yeah, except it's rural Pennsylvania.
Oh, I've never been up to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, you know how I got the cop to stop like trying to search my car?
Oh.
I said I just came here to do a podcast. He said I don't give a shit about that, whatever.
Wait, why'd you get pulled over?
Because he was fucking speeding, and I was pulling out of an Applebee's parking lot because I was taking a piss, and then he had to like slow down slightly to let me onto the road, and they start following me around for 5 fucking minutes, waiting for me to like fuck up or do something, and they just turned on his lights and sirens despite me not doing anything.
And they can search your car from that? That's crazy.
Well, he was trying to get. I kept saying I don't consent. What's the cause?
Yeah, they have to have a probable cause to search it.
Yeah, and the probable cause can just be I feel like it.
Yeah.
Or like they could say, I smell something.
That or the cop will turn off their body cam and then just search anyways.
Yeah, that's why I always record.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like he asked, "Why are you filming?" I was like, "What the fuck do you mean? Why am I filming?" Bro, fuck 12.
When I went to America, I was in some like middle of nowhere town. And I like jaywalked, and some like police officer was like, "What are you doing?" And then,
You said, please, I'm just
yeah, no. As soon as he heard the accent, he like dropped the stick.
Yeah.
I've never been
As
pulled
soon as he
over.
saw the sun reflecting off of your beautiful white skin, he heaved. He did. Yeah, he did. Good job, Rosa.
Good job. Everybody
Thank
comment. Good job, Rosa.
Comment penthouse.
Thank you. Penthouse. If you're watching this video and you're paying attention, comment penthouse. Is that good?
That was pretty good.
Is
yeah.
that how we do engagement?
Yeah, I think that's how that works. Yeah.
Yeah. Any other thoughts on this movie?
Yeah, I think it was a very beautifully shot movie. I thought.
I disagree.
I really.
I thought it was kind of just like whatever.
I liked it. I thought. I don't know. I'm a big fan of the themes of just the area they're in and just like all the supernatural shit going on. And I don't know. I just really liked it.
You enjoyed?
I like the odd guy. Yeah, I
like
like the odd guy.
There's also a pussy eating scene. You learn how to eat pussy in this movie.
I
which
skipped
makes
that
it
one. I
great.
didn't like that.
It's a how-to tutorial.
Wow, greedy lover Unity. Anyway, you want to score this thing? What would you give out of 10, Claire?
I think I'd give it an 8.
All right, I'm feeling a 10.5 out of 15. How about you?
I was also thinking like a 10.
Out of
Wait, no, I meant to say 10, not 10.5. Fuck.
what?
It's over.
I was like, you changed up the
yeah.
scoring system on me as you did yours.
No, you deserve a 15-point scale. You're 5 points beneath both of us and 20 points beneath us.
I see how it is. I forget my place here.
Yeah. You're here you're here so we can leech off of your sweet dribblings of clout, my friend.
Right, gotta put me on the thumbnail.
Subscribe.
Oh,
to
not only
Unitry.
that, I'm exploiting your labor by making you draw a
10K
thumbnail.
2025.
Wait, what are you saying? 10K 2025?
I thought we were leeching.
Oh yeah, on
Yeah.
YouTube. Okay, this makes it tied with I Saw the TV Glow, Flow, Crash, and The Apprentice.
I Saw the TV Glow has a 20 out of 30.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Would you really like it? Or did you
I hated that film. I really dislike that
I don't
film.
like it. It's like fine. I feel like it would go down if I were to rewatch it.
Yeah.
It would definitely go down if I were to rewatch it. I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it ahead if I saw the TV Glow. Making it our number. I don't know what it would be because I don't know. It's behind Babel in front of I saw the TV Glow.
I haven't actually seen that one. I need to watch it.
It's overrated.
You can skip it. It's not that great.
Yeah, people were acting like it was the second coming of movie Christ. It's better than People's Joker, at least. We'll make this year better for trans cinema, I hope.
Let's go.
It's bleak. It's bleak in these streets. Except there was one trans movie that came out that I saw. I was like, Cutie Oni Pop Chan, or whatever the fuck. I was like, I'm not watching this shit. Fuck you. Dude, that's, I don't know, seeing that fucking movie, I forget what it's called. Remind me in the comments. It's just some shit that made me want to, like, detransition.
Comment.
Oh my god.
Penthouse for
comment Penthouse in the comments.
$47.
Dude, you need to live with us at the Clout House in Germany when that happens. That'd be sick.
Smacken Sie Deutsch?
Germany. No. Yiddish.
Oh, nein.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I say no in French and then say Yiddish. I can write and read some Yiddish. That's it.
I only know Spanish and English.
Someone fucking kill me, dude. It's actually over.
Como?
Yeah, do you remember
What's
English
over?
or Spanish? Wasn't that a funny meme?
I didn't understand that meme.
What the fuck are you talking about?
You know,
I remember seeing that meme, but I did not know what it meant, so I just
English
scrolled
or
past
Spanish. That's a good one.
Dude, that reminds me. Remember that, like, class of 09 thing that was made by, like, a pedophile or whatever? Remember the only thing I saw from that was, like, the cafeteria scene, where it's just, like, a hate crime.
Yeah.
I like that. Play that clip. Thank you.
it. Do you... it's like, you gotta be like, Jamie, pull that up.
Joe Rogan, pull up that clip.
Yeah.
Sure.
I paid a guy on Fiverr to do hundreds of Joe Rogan lines, by the way.
They did that.
So you can refer to Joe Rogan as our editor going forward. You enjoy all edit in lines from a Joe Rogan impersonator.
You know who?
That's awesome.
You know who we should get on this podcast?
Lennon was right on this one.
Someone better than Claire.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I love you.
Oh.
Who should we get on?
Sorry, I forgot I asked the question. We should get on my buddy Martin.
Your buddy who?
Martin.
Okay.
We also watched Comic Book Confidentials.
What?
We did.
You want to intro this one? You enjoy?
Yeah, so I couldn't find it on any of my piracy sites, so I watched this guy do a...
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, I watched it on YouTube, but there was a guy in the corner and he kept, like, commentating over it.
What the fuck? Dude, you just watch it on YouTube.
I did, that's
There's
the
a
one I
clean
found.
upload.
But yeah, he was really interesting. I think he's called, like, Death Sandals or something, so shout out that guy.
Dude, no, wait, Claire can vouch. There is just a YouTube upload. There is no guy involved.
He was
watched,
there.
We watched it. What was that? Yesterday?
No, he
or 2 days
wasn't
ago?
there.
He was there. He was there on mine.
Claire, was he there?
I did not see a guy in the corner.
Yeah,
Come in.
dude. Do I need to send you the
Attention.
movies that we're watching so you like watch it like with someone's phone and like with like fucking Ethan Bradbury being like,
Holy pull. Ethan Bradbury.
Ethan Bradbury.
Yeah, there was...
Welcome back to Venice Beach. It's mommy makeout day.
Yeah, shout out Death Sandals.
Now I'm sad because H3 fell.
But,
Everybody in the comments, shout out Death Sandals.
Yeah, thanks Death Sandals.
Everyone, edit your comments says penthouse. Say I'm in the penthouse with the sandals out.
It was a documentary about comics, and the Vietnam War, and Stan Lee was in it, and they made comic books.
Fucking hate Stanley. Type fuck you, Stanley, in the
What did
comments.
he do?
Steal
From?
Jack Kirby.
Isn't Kirby one of the ones from Smash? That's why Jigglypuff was added, because it had the same model.
I know. I used to play Puff in Melee.
Yeah.
Very similar to DK. DK's just like Big Puff when you really think about it.
Hungry Bucks.
Hungry Box.
I
Play the clip of Hungry Box fainting.
Yes! Oh no. Yeah! Yeah, mother.
I watched that live. That was crazy.
You watched that live?
But no,
Yeah, watch Hungry Box faint live on television.
That's awesome.
Mr. Death Sandals actually gave some really cool insights. I think my watching was actually elevated by his presence, because he was like really knowledgeable about comic books.
We should have had him on instead of Claire.
Stop it.
Stop it!
But no, he was. Yeah, we should get him on. I wonder if is he still active? Death Sandals.
What the fuck are these polls? My other favorite was that you GM me the soy pill, who was on like 2 weeks ago, and you're like, this would be a good person to bring on. Like, yeah, it was.
Yeah, no, he posted something 10 hours ago. Goon in the lagoon. What the fuck?
I love how
What do you
this topic has just turned into us talking about death sandals. Rather than
He's got.
Yeah, I like you say that like it's a household fucking name.
He's got 700 subscribers. He is.
Wait, hold up. Wait, let's cyberbully him.
Don't. He was really chill.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
chill weed vibes?
He was chill weed. Yeah.
Chill weed vibes, okay.
Yeah. He did green eggs and ham as well.
Damn. I greened out on eggs and ham, if you know what I mean.
What niche is this?
I'm so lost right now.
Okay, Comic Book Confidential is a documentary about comics, and particularly underground comics in the 70s and 80s. But it goes before then, before it can talk about like comics from back then. What'd you guys think?
I thought, okay, I went into it and I didn't know much about what it was going to be about, and I was blown away with it. I thought it was it was really cool. It was the editing on it, and like just them having actual interviews. And this movie's from what, 1986, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it had so much like style and flair to it, and I was like, wow, they like went all out, and they had these like candid interviews with the actual people, that they did the comics, and they like talked to them, and they were just doing things while they interviewed, and it felt like, I don't know, it was like a slice of the time, because obviously the comic scene isn't as big as it was then, but like it's still, it was still pretty interesting to see everybody at like the height of their popularity.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the case of some of them, it was before the height of their popularity, particularly Art Spiegelman.
Yeah.
Because this is before, like, the Pulitzer, before Mouse Part 2. But what'd you think you enjoyed?
Yeah, I thought it was really interesting. I think I might have seen some of it before, because when I was younger, I wanted to do, like, art stuff for a living. But I, like, abandoned that when I turned, like, 11. But no, it was like...
You gave up on your dreams.
Yeah. But no, it was quite interesting. I liked it.
Thanks for DMing me Death Sandals this
No
Twitter.
problem.
Shout out. Shout out Death Sandals. Should we at him in the upload?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
He's an integral part of this. But I loved it. The reason I gave Claire two options between this and the new Art Spiegelman documentary. Is it Spiegelman or Spiegelman? I think it's Spiegelman. the Art Spiegelman documentary, Disaster is My Muse, which came out this year. You chose this. I think it's a great pick. I didn't expect it to hit this hard. I didn't know what to expect at all. I know it's pretty legendary, but I thought it was going to be a bit dull, but it's electric. I really liked it. Is a lot of fantastic sequences involving like paper cutouts of comics being animated. The editing is fantastic. They interviewed so many cool people. Some of my favorite artists like Charles Burns, Robert Crumb, Harvey Kurtzman, William M. Gaines, Francoise Mouly, and Art Spiegelman, which was sick. I really enjoyed it. It's probably the most all-encompassing documentary about the comics with an X movement that I could find, which is cool.
Yeah, it was really interesting just seeing like, you know, all these comics of the time and like what, you know, people had to go through to get comics out into the world, you know, with like the restrictions on censorship for comics, which I thought was really interesting, like how the standards have changed over time for what can be restricted and whatnot, because I think they banned the word weird, which I think is really funny.
Yeah, with the comics code scandal.
Yeah.
Because of horror comics in the early 50s. And I watched Disaster is My Muse, which hopefully we'll talk about in the future, like right after this. And Art Spiegelman had an interesting word about that. He saw it, like the horror comics, as like an early Jewish, secular Jewish response to the Holocaust, which I think is interesting. I need to read more horror comics from that era, but he had a cool take on that. Like I said, hopefully we'll get to that in the future, but I thought it was really good. What did you think, Enjoy?
I think you asked me. I said I thought it was cool.
Oh, I feel stupid. I'm gonna commit seppuku side.
Oh.
Yeah, what were your favorite interviews?
Oh, my favorite interview. I'm trying to think. What was the one? It was the guy that made Mr. Natural or whatever.
Robert Crumb.
Yeah, Robert Crumb. I think that was my favorite interview. That guy.
He also made Fritz the Cat.
Yeah, that was a fun interview. He's an interesting character.
He is very, very interesting. He's probably the most important person in the underground comics movement. Even if he's only the second most recognized, I'd venture to say. I thought that was a very fantastic interview. I really liked the discussion about the Air Pirates Mickey Mouse lawsuit.
Yeah.
Where there was a lawsuit over illustrated Mickey Mouse incest.
I love that
the comic strip Air Pirates.
I love that the Disney.
It's just this baller 70-year-old guy with like grayed out hair, like playing pool with strippers, complaining about it.
It was awesome.
That's cool. That guy's a fucking baller, dude.
Like, I remember whenever I saw that come on, and he was like standing there at first, and then he like leans over and he's just playing pool with like these strippers, and I was like, hell yeah, man! Like,
hell yeah, bro.
That's awesome. I thought that one was really funny because the Disney lawyers like considered it like canon. Like
yeah, he argued that because he lost the lawsuit, that therefore makes it canon to Mickey Mouse, which is fucking funny.
That's so funny. That's winner shit.
I expected either the Francois Mouly or Art Spiegelman interviews to be my favorite, but what was actually my favorite is the interview of Trotz and Bonnie, the artist behind Trotz and Bonnie.
Oh yeah.
There's a fucking fly in my room. Kill myself.
Sari Flanagan? Yeah, Sherry Flanagan. They're just topping each other with how Jewish their names could sound. I thought it was great. It reminded me of esteemed Twitter artist Claire Geckowo.
How so?
The very innocent style, her discussion of women in comics first and foremost, but primarily her use of a very innocent art style to talk about darker subjects, often without a punchline.
Yeah, I think.
That's you.
Wait, that's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Why'd you lift her shit?
Yeah, sorry. I'm just stealing lines from those comics. Yeah, that's on me.
Fuck you.
But yeah, I think like especially like the innocent art style, talking about like more nuanced and deeper things, ties into a big theme that the entire like underground comic scene was about, was kind of like accessibility and like getting messages out there for everyone, stuff like that. And so like, you know, having an accessible art style, it's not gonna like raise eyebrows, and people are gonna be able to actually like read it and understand it, just because it's like it's more about the substance of what's behind it rather than what exactly is on the page.
Yeah. I really pardon me. I really enjoyed the interview with the artist behind American Splendor, because he is a splitting image of Flesh Simulator. Just this sort of unhinged dark Judaism within his soul that reminded me of him. So shout out.
Did you know there was an American Splendor movie?
I did not know there was an American.
Yeah, from
Splendor. I should add that
2003.
to my watch list. Huh. That's cool.
Yeah.
I am probably my second favorite interview was Sue Ko's interview about her comic How to Commit Suicide in South Africa, which sort of walked to so Mouse could run. Editing Rosa here, that's not true. Mouse came out way earlier. That's my bad. I got the timeline wrong. It was really one of the pioneers of using comics to portray a very visceral political message, the way that we saw in Mouse and the way that we see today in works like Footnotes on Gaza and Persepolis, which is really cool.
Yeah, I remember whenever her stuff came up, I was like, it was just super impactful work. Especially like I looked more into it, you know, from the time, and just like, you know, it resonates a very strong message with what was going on in the world at that time, and I think that's a very important thing as an artist to do. That's kind of like the main goal in a way.
Yeah, well, you're a historian in a sense, right?
Yeah, exactly.
It's how history is communicated. I thought that interview was brilliant, and it does such a brilliant job showing the progression of comic books, and showing that really comic books really have never been just kid stuff or just like superheroes.
Yeah, it's
obviously there's no disrespect given to superheroes. They talk about the Dark Knight, which is cool, but it's an emphasis put on the more raw, pun not intended, underground scene that didn't have that emphasis on escapism in the same way.
Yeah, and especially like, you know, you have to look at comics as a medium, so they're all going to be different. And I'm glad to see that, you know, that's not really a problem with like these comic books. You know, just exploring. They don't feel they need to be pressured to fit a certain way of telling a story. They do it how they want.
Yeah. They and they what I love about comics is how fluid it is as a medium.
Absolutely.
Like the difference. Mouse is my favorite comic. I keep talking.
I couldn't tell.
Even within Mouse, it's drawn in a very specific way. He drew it with stationary supplies, as if he was writing in a journal, which gives it a very unique look. And then you have a shift away to Art Spiegelman's Prisoner on Hell Planet within the book, which is a comic book about his mother's suicide, drawn in this traditional Ashkenazi wood carving technique, which is it's beautiful and fits the work in this fantastic way. And you see how artists within this documentary will just use these different cool expressive art styles to fit the tone of whatever they're doing, which I think it's great, and it does a cool job showing like that Western, quote unquote, Western comics aren't just like either Dick Tracy or Superman, you know?
Yeah. It shows that there's more out there, and I think it's really awesome.
Yeah. How much did you know about comics going in? You enjoy?
Not a massive amount. Comics aren't that big of a thing over here.
Damn.
It's only, I mean, obviously there's like exceptions to it, but it's only really like manga that's broken the market. Like you don't get like comic shops unless you're in like a big city, but you can walk into like any Weatherspoons. You can go into any Waterstones and you can get like manga.
Yeah. In my case, like I grew up on Mad magazine. My dad had all of these like Mad compilation books of different artists from the 70s. I grew up just tearing through old Mad magazines. And I'd say honestly, if it weren't for Mad, I wouldn't be doing comedy. You know?
Yeah, in a way, it fits your sense of humor.
Yeah, it definitely does. And if it weren't for Mad, I don't know. I feel like comic books might have always stayed like kids shit, you know? Well, they sort of became kids shit with the comics.
They definitely didn't transform like they did in America over here. Because we do have like our own like comic scene, but it's like, and you know, like Beano is, it's like a kids magazine and shit like that. It's and obviously like superhero stuff, but I don't, unless I'm like completely uninformed, we never had like an era of like adult comics until like, I don't know, like Jujutsu Kaisen or something.
Yeah. This is very Americentric, this documentary, because probably the comics capital of the world, they do interview Francoise Mouly, who's French, but probably the wide site is like the comics with an X capital of the world is like France, you know?
Yeah.
They love their comics, and they have like a much more mature connection with it. Probably my favorite French comic book, French Iranian, would be Persepolis.
I know one that I really want to read that's French is a Snowpiercer.
Oh, is that French?
Yeah.
The train one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. Yeah, this documentary and the Art Spiegelman one I watched right after it kind of rejuvenated something in me. I started drawing again, which is cool.
I like the one that you sent me. It's pretty good.
It's halfway done. It'll be up on the Twitter by now. You get to see Scrappy Doo do self-harm via banana peel. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, it kind of rejuvenated something in me. It made me pick up a pencil. You know?
I love making art. That movie, like I was really inspired, and I want to get back into reading now. I actually after watching that movie, I went and watched Sin City for the first time because I was like, oh, this is like a comic book movie. This is like a good jumping off point. Have you ever seen that one?
I have not yet.
Oh wow, it's shot like a actual comic book. Like it's framed like it and everything. It's really good.
Yeah, I obviously watched the Spiegelman documentary, which we'll talk about. Maybe we'll talk about next week. I don't know, cause it's new. I don't know. I'll think. We'll figure out. But we'll cover it at some point. Yeah, the movie it made me want to reread MetaMouse, and then playing on getting the Joe Casso, I believe is his name. Joe Sacco. The Joe Sacco comic books about Gaza and the West Bank.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited to check out. but yeah, it rejuvenated something in me, which is cool and good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's the really cool thing about comic books is that, like, once you get into them, it kind of inspires you and makes you want to do your own, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I know I'm biased because I'm an artist, but if you have the chance to draw, you should draw. It's really one of the best things
Totally.
somebody can do. It's so fun.
Thank you for getting me back into drawing, by the way. If it weren't for your encouragement, I wouldn't have gotten back into it.
Hell yeah, yeah. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're back
I showed
into
you my fuck ass mug
it. Yeah.
and a couple of drawings. You liked them.
Yeah,
I
they're
was like,
really
I should-
cool.
Do you draw at all? You enjoy?
I used to when I was younger, but I don't really make any art anymore.
Good.
Boring.
I don't have time. I'm like working like constantly.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
Yeah. Do you have any more? Does anyone have any more thoughts on this movie?
I think I got them all out. Support your comic scene or support the comic scene. It's fun.
Pirate
Yeah,
comics.
support small businesses.
Oh.
Yeah, support small businesses. Okay, Adolf Hitler. Whoa, I know what we're doing. Nazism now. Fucking Nazi. I'm feeling an 11 out of 15.
Oh, do I get the 15-point scale or
Well, no, you get the 10-point scale.
I'll give it a 9 out of 10. I loved it.
All right, and you enjoy?
I give it like a 7. I didn't think it was that great. Sorry.
Okay. It's quite alright. That puts this movie at 18 out of 30, tying it with Penguin's Memory, A Tale of Happiness, and Will and Harper. I'll put it in
I've
the middle.
never heard of this.
Penguin's Memory is a Japanese animated film about a penguin coming home from the Vietnam War and struggling with post-traumatic stress.
Oh,
It's also a beer commercial.
That's kind of awesome.
that is kind of awesome.
Welcome back to Ask Composting, the interview segment. Well, I guess Composting asks. My bad.
I'll get it right.
Do I start with the questions?
Yeah, you
All right.
start. You'll be good cop. I'll be bad cop. Okay.
Claire Owo, you make comics.
Yes.
Do you like Homestuck?
I've never actually read Homestuck. So I guess no, I don't.
Rosa? I was
What?
kind of banking on the fact that Claire would like Homestuck.
No, you
We-
can just ask
we-
the rest of the questions. I think that would be a good.
Who is your favorite Homestuck character?
I really think the Green Goblin's kind of cool.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
What do you think of Vriss Resi?
Of what?
Vriss Resi. It's a Homestuck ship.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that one. That's like not in my top tier of ones.
Who is in your top 10?
I'm trying to think.
Say Guy Fury.
Guy Fieri's up there, but I think that's like number 2. I'll have to.
Is the Insane Clown Posse number 1?
Yeah, Insane Clown Posse / Lego Joker, Lego Batman.
What do you think about Porim Mariam?
Actually, I don't fuck with that. I don't know. Yeah.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah, I hate that. Whatever that is.
I think that if you like it, you should die.
No, I didn't say all
Mariam?
that.
You guys are fucked up. Who did you pick in Doki Doki Literature Club?
I chose Toriel at the beginning of the game.
Alright, and my final question. Would you rather be with a Hello Kitty pajamas girl or a goth femboy? Ooh, decisions. But here's the catch. The Hello Kitty girl is one of the good ones. She's a good kitty. And the goth femboy is actually one of the ones that, you know what I'm saying, it's spicy.
Oh, this is tough. This is tough. I'm gonna have to go with the Hello Kitty girl, I think.
Mm-hmm. Can you give justification for your answer?
Yeah, you got
I don't think I could handle. I don't think I could handle the spice. You know, I don't think I'm cut out for that.
That's true.
And
White girl can't take it.
she can't take it. And I just think I think a goth femboy would destroy me. You know,
Wow.
like I think I don't think mentally I can handle that. So I have to go with the Hello Kitty.
Okay.
Alright, I've got a question.
What's your question?
Do you want to hear about my new cocktail that I invented?
Sure. What is it?
It's half Mike's Harder lemonade, half twisted tea. I call that Hardnold Palmer.
That's pretty good actually. Does it taste good?
What the fuck did you laugh at? No, it tastes like jet fuel, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Tastes like Flint, Michigan, bro.
Ooh. If you're from Flint,
Anyway.
Michigan, comment right now. Say you're a big fan of the Hardnold Palmer.
Hardnold Palmer.
Hardnold Palmer, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Side question. You okay to talk about the thing?
The Thing?
The thing.
Were we meant to watch that?
No. I mean the fucking the white trans women comic.
Oh wait, before we get into that, can I know where the coins were sticky? I don't get that one.
Yeah. Why were the coins sticky?
What is that?
Oh,
mean?
just like old people just like keep like candy and stuff in their purse, and it's just.
Do they keep it in the roast beef sandwich pussy?
I almost got that fucking fly, dude.
Yeah.
You got the
No,
fly?
I almost did.
Ah,
Unless it did die.
evades you once again. Just like love evades you.
What?
You heard me.
Alright.
What?
I sighed and I said alright. It's fucking bad.
Yeah.
I'm not able to win.
What did you say before we get... Oh, you just want to ask if the coins were... Are you good to talk about that thing? If not, it's fine.
Which one?
The comic where you said white or whatever.
I did not say that. I did. I don't know. I don't want to reopen that. What?
Has it been closed?
I deleted it, but
You deleted it?
yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to deal with this.
Do you want to talk about yes or no?
Yeah, we can, yeah.
Okay. So you called for the creation of a
Okay.
Okay, no, okay. I gotta be I'm a journalist with Al Jazeera. You made a comic complaining about not non-queer folks complaining about trans women by just adding white in front of trans women and trying to make an argument against white people, despite the fact that 90% of the time they're white.
Yeah.
You got Twitter canceled over it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say, arguably not my largest controversy in the past week, but
Baldur's Gate is somehow bigger.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that one.
That one's stupid. I don't even care about that one. It's just gamers being
Yeah.
fucking sexless losers, dude.
We need to.
I did hear someone like imply that you were racist for not liking turn-based RPGs.
Really?
Yeah,
Like, what does that mean?
they're like likes Pokemon, hates turn-based RPGs. I know what you are.
Is that
Like, I don't
is
know
that
how-
a race
I don't
thing?
know.
I didn't.
I think so. I
I think they're just calling me an
idiot.
idiot or something.
I don't know. Twitter people are.
Who knows?
You might need to cut out a
Crazy
bunch of
little
my
crap.
audio just then. I tried to turn on a lamp so I could kill this fly easier, but it just didn't turn on. Also, I've been like slapping things quite loudly. I'm really sorry about that.
Can you just leave the fucking fly alone?
Alright, but it's gonna contaminate the batch.
Contaminate?
Mm-hmm.
Are you like Howie Mandel?
Who's that? The bald guy?
Germaphobe?
No,
He's
I was
bald,
making
he's a
a
germaphobe.
Breaking Bad reference. You know the episode with the fly, and they're like, oh, they're gonna contaminate the whole thing. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway, wait. Would you like to explain the intention behind that comic? I guess I kind of already did, but...
Yeah, I think a lot of people misconstrued like the message of it. Basically, just like, you know, there's kind of this thing where, and listen, no matter which way I say it, it sounds bad. But like you know, just like a non-queer person, like, you know, just stating something about like white trans women, and it's like not really a thing about like being white. It's more just like them being just blatantly transphobic. And I was just kind of stating that like, oh hey, maybe you shouldn't use like that as like a buffer, so you know can just be blatantly bigoted. Which I think my problem is I tried doing it in a 4-panel format, and you can't really get a message across the best way there. And I even made a comic about that. I was like it just doesn't work. People are gonna misconstrue it.
I'm shocked that people misconstrued it as hard as they did, because it's
I was really confused. Yeah.
No offense. It's such a mundane point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I was just like, don't be a bigot.
Yeah, it's like something that people have talked about a lot. But apparently this one just struck a nerve.
Did you get?
Yeah, not sure.
Did you get an invite to a gather after posting it?
That's the funny thing, because there were two groups of people mad at me. It was like people that didn't understand it because they thought I was being like a sensitive white person. They were like, oh, these white people. It's like, okay, man. And then there was another group of like like the really racist people. And they were like, "Oh yeah, let's talk more about white people." It's like that's not the message I'm talking about. You got it wrong. And it was bad. It was bad. And I was like, nobody's listening to my explanation. I'm just not gonna deal with this. This is, yeah. Honestly, a little bit of my fault for just throwing a comic out there, but I guess
a little bit of my fault for making art that people can interpret rather than writing an essay.
Yeah, I'm pretty much over it now.
People agree with this point when it's like phrased about like misogynists like saying this about white women. It's clearly about all women.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I'm just not sure why people got mad at me for it. It was a little confusing, but hey, you know.
You've had a rough week on Twitter.
I have had a rough week on Twitter.
We kind of got you at the perfect time.
You what?
We kind of got you on at the perfect time.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually behind the canceling campaign.
Yeah, this is all marketing ploy. Yeah.
Okay, now can you explain to me the Baldur's Gate thing? Because I cannot wrap my head around that. The other one I get, because it's like, oh, you're dealing with like race issues and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're asking for a controversy to at least some extent, but the fucking Baldur's Gate thing, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people thought that I like. So a main part of the controversy was a lot of people thought that I went into the game and didn't like. I didn't look and see if it was a turn-based RPG, which just isn't true. I just didn't think it was gonna be like that type where you like move your characters across it or whatever. But I thought the comic would be funnier if, you know, I just said like, oh, I hate turn-based RPGs. You know what I mean? Like, it's like I don't care for turn-based RPGs.
As a comedian, I don't understand the use of hyperbole.
Yeah,
this is a very foreign concept to me.
But because like I like D&D. You know, I play D&D with my friends, and going into it I thought it was going to be a little different, and then I kind of got into it, and I played 10 hours of it, and it just didn't click for me, and I think that's, you know.
Have you ever played Dark Souls?
Dark Souls?
Yeah.
That's the Metroidvania, right?
Yeah,
Oh no, that's
the one.
That's Dead Cells. What is Dark Cells?
Yeah.
You don't know what Dark
Souls.
Souls is?
Oh, I thought you said cells.
Oh.
Sorry.
Welsh.
No,
Welsh.
yeah, I've played some Dark Souls. I've never beaten it. I'm trying to play Elden Ring right now, but I'm really bad at it.
Elden Snooze. Play Dark Souls 1 instead. It's better.
Elden Snooze?
Yeah.
What the fuck is
Watch,
this?
be careful saying that on Twitter.
Elden Ring is
Elden
not
Ring, more
as
like
good as the
Elden
other
Cock
games.
Ring. More like Elden
Here's the
Cock
rankings.
Ring because
Dark
this game
Souls
is
1,
dick and balls.
Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, Elden Ring, Sekiro.
Did you know Vaush was the first person to ever beat Bloodborne?
That's not true.
That's true.
That's not true in the slightest.
It's literally on his Wikipedia article.
Yeah, I'm searching that up because I don't think you're telling the truth.
No,
in fact, I
literally
think you're
search up
lying. I
Vaush.
think you're lying.
I'm not
Gosh.
lying.
I think Discord just had a...
Bloodborne. Oh wow, Bloodborne
Yeah.
doesn't show up.
Well, this is obscure information. I'm sorry that I told you a fun fact that you didn't know about, and now you're angry at me. It's fucked up.
Oh my lord.
What?
Nothing. It's got like the hard R on that Wikipedia page.
What?
What?
Yeah, on reception, it's in like blue. It's like a hyperlink, so you can go to like the Wikipedia page of the
Jesus.
hard R, and it's like the only word I picked up on in that entire paragraph.
What the fuck Wikipedia are you on?
I'm on the normal one,
This is just the
wikipedia.org
main-
/wiki
this is just the main
/Vaush.
Wikipedia. I see this. I
Yeah,
didn't
you
know-
see
Wait,
it.
the
reception.
hard R N word is
Yeah,
hyperlinked
hard
to
R.
Vaush's art.
It's
Yeah.
just hyperlinked. Yeah, it's just hyperlinked.
Wait, let me
That is
see.
crazy. Wow.
In
Okay.
case you
So
didn't know
is this
what
like
it was.
vandalism to his article?
No, it's like there.
No, it's part of the controversy section.
Reception.
I s-
Oh yeah,
I don't
guess
like that
it
he said
is.
that. Yeah.
Well. Huh.
Thanks, Vaush.
Thanks, Vaush.
It's-
I like the
Anyways.
picture of him next to the hard R N word.
Yeah. it looks
Of
like
him in like a
in the middle
tank
of
top.
Stagger.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he's-
Yeah, that is really cool. Thanks,
Oh, I like
Vaush.
associated acts: Destiny, Hassan Piker, and Keffels. So we have Hitler, Mussolini, and Giga Hitler. Well, I guess Destiny's more Hitlerian than Keffels, but Keffels is pretty Hitlerian.
What happened to
I don't know.
Keffels?
I don't know anything
she
that's
stole a
going
bunch
on.
of money from her GoFundMe to buy heroin and then fucked off to Europe.
Actually, that's
Yes, that is literally what happened.
kind of real.
It's kind of base. Actually, not. I take it back. You're awesome, Keffels.
Thanks, Keffels.
Thanks, Keffels. I love done that too. I love scamming the trans community if you my drug habit. Because when you say it like that, it does sound pretty baller.
Yeah.
Isn't that what we're doing?
I guess that is what we're doing. Because we're both cis women.
Yeah. And you guys are scamming me.
Yeah, we're scamming you.
Mm.
Down.
No. It's a shame. It's a shame. What's the dumbest comment you've ever received on one of your comics?
The dumbest one?
Yeah. Is there anyone that just lives rent free in your head? Because for me, it's on YouTube. I got a comment early on that said the absolute state of the Western left playing Team Fortress 2. ... You Westernoids are disgusting. It was like a serious comment. Because I used to have open Fortress gameplay in the background of my videos because I was a developer at the time.
What's it from?
Oh, hell yeah.
Rose Media.
Yeah, by the way, it's on Steam now. Go check it out.
Where's-
Team Fortress 2?
Open Fortress, it's a
Open Fortress.
TF2 source mod that I helped with.
Oh, I'll
use it
have to-
for.
That's awesome.
Check that out.
Rose Media went on the other podcast. Am I allowed to go on the other podcast?
Yeah, at some point I'll have you on the other
Oh
podcast.
hell yeah.
Who are we having on next? We're having Taylor Lorenz on next.
Who?
Some journalist.
Oh, hell yeah.
Is she's the journalist, right? Let me check.
Sorry, like whenever people name like people, I'm really bad at it.
Yeah.
I just
Do you know who Hideo Kojima is?
Oh yeah, I love Kojima.
Dude, I love your little hype, your autism interests.
Me?
Yes,
Do you know who James Gandolfini is?
I'm aware.
I do not know who that
He
is.
was Tony Soprano in The Sopranos.
Yo, I need to get back into the habit of watching it. I was watching like an episode a day at one point.
You should watch The Sopranos, it's really good.
Yeah, I liked it from what I saw.
I read that prick's face when she's like, yeah. Ba-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun-dun. Why are you
you
looking
say
at me
put-
like I'm crazy?
Did you say
know?
I put my face into the yacht?
No, he says it in The Sopranos. He's like, I read that prick's face when she's like, yeah.
I put that little face.
Have you not? Have you generally not seen that? Are we that on like different sides of the internet?
Bro.
But this like transcended The Sopranos. Everyone knows that prick's face when he's like, yeah.
No, I know fish in the percolator though.
Fellas,
I wouldn't drink that coffee.
don't drink that coffee. There was a
There
fish
was a fish in the
in
percolator.
the percolator.
That's awesome. What's the worst comic you've ever made?
My well, okay, there's two. There's two. Probably the Gok one.
Dude, that one sucked, dude.
Yeah. I just thought it was a
Which
little
one was
funny.
this?
And that's Gok.
Okay,
What
listen,
the fuck is Gok? Like the gun?
is this YouTube like terms of service?
It's a
safe?
weird
Is this, like-
fetishy term for a trans woman's genitalia.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Type
that and-
boo in the comments. Type boo.
yeah. Start commenting the tomato emojis so everybody can throw them at me.
Yeah. Put a coal emoji in the comments. Thank you.
Are you a chaser?
What does that mean? What does that?
Did you just ask
Am-
Claire if she's a chaser? Well, that's a good question. Are
no.
you a chaser, Claire?
Yeah, are you a chaser?
No.
Are
I
you
don't-
sexually attracted to any trans woman?
I mean, yeah.
And we got her.
Yeah,
Put her
that's
in the
unlucky.
paddy
Oh.
wagon.
That's
Put her in
unlucky.
the paddy
Oh.
wagon.
Wait. You said something about coal. What does the coal mean? Because people commented that on.
Dude,
Oh.
all I'm saying is that we did reach a historic milestone.
Yeah.
10 million kilos of coal production in India.
Were you coal posting?
Yeah, were you posting coal?
I'm not.
Okay,
Posting coal.
do you need me to explain what coal is?
Yeah, I'm not.
Coal-
I'm, like,
coal
listen,
is
I
like-
post comics every day, but I'm not very online.
Coal is like brimstone posting. You want to be gemerald. Gemerald is the peak, and then coal is beneath it. Does this make sense? It's quite intuitive.
Gem
You don't want
is
to be
good.
coal. You want to
Coal
be
is bad.
gemerald.
Right? Yeah. I get you.
I'd say what's the other worst comic?
Oh, the Northern Lion one. That's
What was that one?
my. Okay, so it's a comic. It's I'm just gonna say it. I was having sex while watching Northern Lion. And I just thought it was really funny. Like, oh, what if I'm like critiquing
That's
the
the wrong.
Joker's?
I actually like that one. That one's in bed.
Yeah, that was my first comic to actually get any traction, and I was like, oh god, this is my legacy. And then since then, it's like I don't even think it's like my top 5 most popular ones.
Yeah. I don't think
Well,
that
that's
one's
cool.
bad. The Gok one sucks.
The Gok one fucking sucks. Yeah, I agree. I listen, I hate that one, but it was a little funny.
And that's Gok.
All right.
Are those the actual words you put? You're like,
I
and that's
did.
God.
Yeah.
With the dot
Yeah.
dot dot in front of it and the like extended A's in the end. Yep.
It is. Yeah.
Would you like to apologize to the community?
Yeah. I just wanna, yeah. Let me do a crying like YouTube apology.
Can we put the comic?
Toxic gossip train.
No, do not put the comic on screen.
Let's put the comic on screen, and now let's
Except
take it
we
off,
edit-
and now back on, and
Wait,
now
what if we-
off
what if we
again,
made-
on,
made Gok say
tilted,
something else?
90-degree angle,
What if we
off
said-
again,
what if
picture of
instead
Hideo
Gok-
Kojima,
what if instead of
on,
Gok
but the
it-
colors are inverted, off, Hideo Kojima, but he's every character in the comic, off, Hideo Kojima comic again, tilted 90 degrees, off again.
What if instead of Gok it said revenge porn? What then?
I don't know.
Don't do that. It's a bad idea. Beep
Yeah,
that
that is a
out.
bad
Beep
idea.
out what I said. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Tilt it 90 degrees. The entire screen tilt it 90 degrees.
Can we
On your
get a
phone.
Dutch angle for
Oh yeah,
this entire
45
episode?
degrees. I want you to slant every single, like going forward, slant every single asset slightly. Thank you.
Claire,
Brilliant.
question.
Yeah.
If gang pull up, are you gonna back your brethren?
What does that mean? if gang pulls up, are you gonna back your brethren? Yeah. I think I would.
Alright.
Yeah. I die for my shooters, you know.
Who are your shooters?
The trans women comic artists on Twitter. That.
Who's your least favorite of them?
That's a good question.
Ooh, I have to say, no, I love all of them though. I can't even like lie about that. Like, yeah, I'm a big fan of the little community.
But
we
if you
have.
had to
House.
feed one,
House, once a rat, always a rat, is what I say.
if you had to
No,
feed
I love
one
House.
I
to,
like House a
like,
lot.
I don't know, like a beast or something, who would it be?
I would feed myself.
No, it's not.
No,
right.
you can't
That's
pick
not the right
yourself. You gotta pick
I
someone
can't be a
else.
martyr. I think Brie would be chill with it.
answer. Yeah.
Yeah, she would
anyway,
understand.
How many Von Dreads are you evil?
What does that mean?
How many King
Okay.
Von Dreads are you evil? Anything
Who is
above 2 is Giga Hitler territory.
Who is King Von?
He's a virtuous raper.
Let me
What?
let me read you something that'll refresh your memory. I'll be damned if a fella think he finna take me out. This shit ain't sweet, huh? Boom boom. Fella, I ain't going. I'm back. I'm blowing. Yeah. I'll be at his crib every day of the week. Shit. Remember it was nights I couldn't even sleep. Huh? War outside. Fellas can't even eat. Damn. I was 16 with the carbon 15. Yeah. Motherfuckers gotta die, and it ain't gonna be me. Von, huh? Shooting shit sun up to sundown. He was playing tough. He gun run now.
Bars. That was good.
What would you?
Yeah.
How many Von Dreads are you evil?
I'd say like 3.
That's pretty fucking evil. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty evil. What can I say?
Now, who's the goat? Ye, Von, Dirk, or Lucky?
Do you hear the new Ye
I don't
song?
want to. I don't.
No, yeah. I don't mind if I ever still can't get my kids back. We don't know if I ever still can't see my children. So now we became a Nazi bitch. Yeah, I'm the bit. I think that's awesome.
I don't condone any of this. I just want to say.
Oh, it's beeped out. Don't worry.
Okay,
But
cool.
who's the goat? Ye, Von, Dirk, or Lucky?
I only know one of those people, so I'm gonna say none of them.
Ha! That's true.
You don't know Dirk Strider?
It's a little
No, I
Dirk.
don't.
You know, like
You don't know
You
Dirk
want Pac
Strider?
Mares as gas or what?
Dirk
The only
Strider
Dirk,
has the
the only
cool
Dirk I was
voices.
thinking of was Dirk Nowitzki, the basketball player.
Rosa,
Yeah.
can I be excused from the podcast for like 10 minutes?
Okay.
Is that in earnest?
Yeah, it's fine.
Awesome. I don't have
Please.
my Aryan pouches with me.
You need nicotine that bad?
A little bit.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Dude, me and your mother are really concerned about you. This drug addiction is just getting out of control.
I don't have a drug addiction.
You can quit whenever you want, right?
I'm addicted to that bag, am I right?
I'm addicted to the pussy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I hate drug addicts. What do you think we should do to them?
Yeah, I think we should round them up. And then get them treated.
I treat them how? Because my
I-
sleeves are already rolled up. I can't roll up my sleeves, really.
Yeah. Scared to know how you're planning on treating them.
Like princesses. Duh. Hateful
Yeah.
ass.
Oh.
What's your favorite movie?
Oh, The Thing.
Oh,
1982.
yeah, you said that. I'm a bad friend.
Wow. Fucked up. What's your favorite movie?
Come and see.
I haven't seen that one.
It's not a fun watch.
Yeah, I've heard it's like pretty
Let's just say, don't watch this one with the kids. That's not movie night material.
and that's scary.
And that's another ding on the spookometer.
Oh my god.
Wait, I can't see.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one actually.
Oh my god, the thing with that comic, people called me like a Redditor, and it's like that's like the worst insult in my mind.
The Gawk one, yeah, that was completely fucking right of you.
I don't use Reddit. I want to clear my name.
Yeah,
I
then
don't
why'd
use
you,
Reddit.
why'd you say that's Gawk?
Because I thought it was funny. I didn't know that was a Reddit thing.
You know who else thought it was funny?
Oh.
David Duke.
For a second, I got that confused with Marmaduke. And I was like, the dog?
Who you think was really running shit behind the scenes?
That
You
fucking
think it was
Great Dane.
Davey? He can't read, bro.
True. They don't teach him where
They
he's
don't
from.
teach him where he comes from. That's why he's so pissed off, dude. He's just mad because he can't fucking read.
He's mad because he's so stupid.
He's like, I'm angry. That'd be really
Oh.
funny if he just like broke down one day. It's just like, this is all because I can't read. I'd really enjoy that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any drug addicts in your life?
Um,
Fucking annoying, huh?
my dad was one.
Like an actual one? You have to go into that. It's a fucking bit.
Oh, I thought you were being. I thought this was like an interview, and I was like,
Autism is a serious. Or let's just say RFK made a good point.
go ahead, say what you wanted to say.
I think that fries and beef tallow are pretty tasty.
What do you have to say about autistic people? I just want to hear it.
Oh, I hate them.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I love them. I'm a lover. I'm a lover. They call me lover.
That's true. They do call you that.
They do call me that. Do you think they're like running around on all fours looking for their nicotine?
Yeah, I was gonna say like, they
Where's your nicotine?
I guess when you need it, you need it.
Yeah,
you
the
know?
pouches that they do are called Nordic Spirit, which is just the most Hitlerian shit.
I was
ever.
gonna say, yeah. What are you going to like Agartha with that? What's up with
Yeah,
that?
they're going Hyperborea with that shit. That shit'll take your ass straight to Hyperborea. When are you gonna start doing Hyperborea comics? That's my question.
What is that?
Don't
Is that like?
don't look it up.
I'm very like clueless on a lot of like references to things. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like
not
a little.
a reference that anyone should know about. You know what I mean?
Okay, cool. Because I'm a little stupid, so sometimes I just.
Fucking got your
Yeah.
ass, dude. Yes,
Oh.
yes. Oh my god.
Alfred again award.
I like your voice.
Thank you.
You're welcome. They were kidding. How long does it take to get fucking nicotine touch?
I was gonna say, like, holy shit.
Hey.
Have you been enjoying it so far?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, hi.
I'm back.
Is the beast within tamed?
Yes.
The beast.
Claire,
is
what's your
back.
favorite Mr. Beast video?
I like the one.
What's
Can I
the
be honest?
cost of a Claire Owo hour?
The cost of an hour.
Do you think we're paying her?
No. But what's the cost?
I'm pretty cheap because I don't like to upsell myself.
Yeah, you're cheap.
All right. So I don't know. I would say like whenever like people ask me like an hour of labor, I don't know. I get paid $17 right now, which is pretty good. So
Do you think Elon Musk's ever been to Elon Musk?
what? Elon Musk has ever been to Elon Musk?
Elon Musk.
Ealing,
Maybe.
is that a mosque? Is that a mosque?
Yeah, Musk.
I don't think
The
they let
Musk
him
and
in
Ealing.
there.
I feel like he
I don't think
only
they should
go in
let
there
him
with
in
a
there.
vest on, probably.
Yeah.
I don't think he doesn't seem to like our Muslim brothers or sisters very much.
Or non-binary.
Or not Muslim non-binary. Swamp communist.
What's
I'll
your
cut that out.
political outlook?
I'll cut that out. Okay, okay.
My
ask the
political
question.
outlook, just like how I expect things to
Mm-hmm.
go. Hopefully it gets better.
What? It's not.
Yeah, that's
What's
not
your
Yeah,
a
world-
good
what's your
things.
worldview,
Good
bro?
things aren't a political outlook.
Yeah.
What's your
I,
Vaush? Because that's like chill weed vibes only type politics. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Are you more chill weed vibes? Or are you more
Crazy
Stalinist
Rosa
purges?
chill weed vibes sounds cool, I think. Yeah.
What's your political outlook?
Just what is this question? Just
Do you
like
condemn Hamas?
Do you condemn Hamas? What's your take on the rise of global anti-Semitism?
Mm.
it's not great.
You're effortlessly gliding through these questions. Fuck. BBC, I don't think we're gonna be able to pin this one down. Mr. Beast is on the line. He says, if I don't get you a condom hummus, he's gonna execute me ISIS style on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'm gonna go buy some Sabra after this, or whatever it is.
That's
What's
racist, bro, I think. Is that
Sabra.
racist? Let me check.
No, that's like the one.
The
That's like the
fucking
one thing
Ethan
I
Klein
saw.
thing.
You like a surfer?
Wait,
What? No, it's a hummus.
pause. Everyone, a beautiful non-binary just matched with me on Hinge.
Oh,
Hell yeah, diva.
well done.
I'm a fucking winner.
Shoot or shoot.
Are you on Hinge, Claire?
No, I'm not. I had dating apps for a little bit earlier this year, and then I was like, this kind of sucks, so I got off of them.
Yeah. I mean, but like, it feels like every person I'm like seriously interested in is like fucking miles and miles and miles away, like states and states away. So you know,
Which state are you interested in? Liquid.
which states am I interested in? I'm interested in like Newtonian fluids, like, you know, where you punch it, it's hard. But
Oh,
then
like
it's,
oobleck.
Yeah.
You fuck with.
That's
Yeah,
what-
Claire, have you ever made oobleck?
Oh yeah, I fuck with Oobleck.
You ever,
yeah.
you ever put your phone in oobleck?
My phone?
Yeah.
Would you?
I can't say that I have.
Would
no.
you let Mark Rober launch his mega elephant toothpaste into your asshole, filling you up?
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no.
Hey guys, it's me, Mark Rober. Today, I found some stupid and we're gonna fill her up with my mega elephant toothpaste.
Oh my god.
That's scary. Mark Rober's a scary guy. Fat Gus, he touched Fat Gus is all I'm gonna say.
They say
Fat Gus?
Phineas touched Ferb, that's why he quiet.
Gromit. Gromit, I seem to have spilled the entire jar of peanut butter on my anus. Would you mind getting that out of there for me? Thank you.
Claire, have you ever seen Wallace and Gromit?
You're my favorite invention, Gromit. You're my favorite invention of them all.
Have I ever seen Wallace and Gromit?
Yeah.
I love Wallace. I grew up on Wallace and Gromit. That was my shit as a kid.
I didn't know it was a big thing in the Americas.
I don't think it is. I was really into it. Like wrong trousers was like my favorite thing to put on as a kid. 'Cause I thought the penguin was
Did you ever
awesome.
try putting on the right trousers?
I never did it. I'm still trying to this day.
You know
I'm
what the
thinking
right
of getting
trousers
into
are? A
comedy.
skirt. Bitch. It's
Bro,
called a
the
skirt and apron.
the Amazon
and
Basics
cooking me a
one?
sandwich. Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Amazon Basics skirt. Ugh.
I've never had one.
Claire, new question.
Yeah.
If you had to kill either me or Rosa to save the other one, who would you kill?
I think I would kill Rosa.
We're friends. We're like friends.
That's
You
cool.
know that, Welsh fuck.
I think you had it coming.
What do you mean I had coming? I'm a cutie pie angel to you.
I think I
Dick.
respect your decision, and I wouldn't call you those
Yeah.
things, Claire.
Thank you. See, you Rosa's been accusing me of these horrible things after my comic. But yeah, that's
Did
my
that change
answer.
your mind?
No.
Well, I have something that will.
What is this?
Is that a
This is
mandolin?
I'm a gay guy.
That's
Like
pretty good.
dicks up my ass. I like dicks up my asshole. Like dicks in my ass. I like dicks in my mouth. I like dicks in my butt. I like dicks. In my mouth and my butt. Bad to the moaner. Bad to the moaner. Bad. Bad. It was bad to the moaner. I like watching guys fuck my wife. 'Cause I'm not straight. I got into a straight relationship. Despite the fact that I'm gay. I fantasize about them fucking me instead. When they're fucking my wife. I'm a gay guy.
Is this changing your mind, Claire?
I don't like my wife.
No, if anything, it solidified my answer.
Did that move you over?
Yeah, I can't say that it did.
But
I'm
bad
sorry.
to the boner is my best bit. It doesn't get any better than bad to the boner.
Bad to the boner. I fuck with the name. The name's good.
Claire, do you think I could be in a comic?
Maybe. I would have to think of something.
Yeah, can you make one named like stupid Welsh fuck gets killed?
Oh. I gotta. My comic like idea list is so strange.
What is gay shorts? What does gay shorts mean?
I think. I think what I was trying to mean by it is like maybe just shorts that look like overly gay, but they're not like stereotypically gay shorts, but they're just like shorts that are like oh, those are some gay shorts. And I like don't know what that means.
Why are you successful, but I'm not? What the fuck? Doesn't make any
Unlucky.
sense.
Do you think you could make a comic, and it says the word Unijoy on it?
It's not
And maybe there's like the final panel. I'm just brainstorming here. But have you ever
You're
seen
drawing
End of
us a thumbnail.
Evangelion?
Do you want to be in the thumbnail?
Have you ever seen End of Evangelion? Do you know the bit where Shinji's like strangling Asuka? That could be me, and I'm strangling Rosa.
You're strangling me.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of funny.
You could. I don't know if you started on the thumbnail. You could just do that instead. Me being strangled to death while you watch.
And you could be crucified behind it.
I'm crucified.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah, you could be like
I
you
like
could be
that.
like strung up.
I actually like that. Can we do that instead of the idea suggested? I don't know if you
That
started.
would be. Oh, I don't want to draw me crucified.
You don't want to draw yourself on a crucifix?
I
not?
can't say that that's the brand image I want to have.
You don't want to be
no.
drawn on a crucifixion?
Yeah.
Well, if you were... No, I can't make that one. I'm putting that joke out of my mouth into my back pocket. We'll use that one at a later date and time.
Why don't you want to be crucified?
Yeah.
I
Jesus
think it's
died
I
for your
think it's,
sins. Why can't you die for your own fucking sins?
Well, somebody already did it for me, so.
Then why
Yeah.
you act like that?
Why do I act like that?
Sometimes I get myself, yo. I say something before I can think about it, and I'm like hearing it as I have the thought. It's really funny. Hear me out.
Yeah.
What if instead of a crucifix, you're like
Yeah, you're
What, like,
plugged
choked
something.
out by Joy?
That'd be kind of funny.
Yeah. That would
Yeah.
be funny. You're like shocked Patrick meme. Put up shocked Patrick meme. Tilt him 45 degrees. Make it rotate. Make it jiggle.
Put Hideo
Oh.
Kojima there.
That's what I like. It is Mommy's Day after all.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, happy Mother's Day. I guess this will.
Why are you wishing me a happy mother?
No, I was more saying that to the audience, but then I realized this is coming out way after Mother's Day.
Yeah. You suck. What the fuck is wrong? Maybe I do need to be put down like a rabid animal. You could draw me being put down like a rabid dog. Like
That's
foaming at
crazy.
the mouth, and then you're just crying and pulling the trigger, and you're behind it like, do it. Do it. Do it.
Can we have at least one person being crucified on the thumbnail?
I volunteer. Actually no, you should be the one getting crucified because I can't bring that Judas energy at the.
Can we do Hideo Kojima?
I don't know about that. I feel like drawing
I draw Hideo Kojima
drawing
being
that
crucified. Is that what you're
drawing
saying?
him crucified is somehow more compromising than drawing him in pornography. I don't know about doing that without someone's consent.
Hideo
Yeah.
Kojima.
Hideo. Well, can you draw? Here's a good one. Well, if it's instead of Hideo Kojima, it's Hideo Hojima. He's a dumb broad. He's like, oh, where's my hot tips? What if he did that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why won't SNL? Why won't SNL call me back? I have so much to give. I won't want to be here.
Do you want to be the next SNL cast member?
I want to be a writer, bro.
Do you remember that
I think
guy?
if I
Jake
think if.
Novak.
Oh my god, I do remember. Oh, holy shit! Yeah,
Whatever
guy?
happened
I
to
do
him?
remember.
You don't remember Jake Novak? I
Oh,
wanna
yeah,
be the
Jake
next
Novak.
SNL cast member, and here's why I should be a contender. Lauren Michaels, I know that you're feeling the heat, cause your cast lost Kate something and Pete, and you got an open seat, and I ought to be filling it. Cause when it comes to comedy songs, I kinda been killing it.
What if Boyinaband was a SNL cast member? He's like, I was never taught what laws are. I was never taught what laws are. Let me repeat. I was never taught the laws of the country I live in. Were you taught what laws are you enjoy?
I was taught about the age of consent, which clearly he wasn't. He's like from like kind of near me. Like
He's from
not
where?
at all, but like kind of near me.
That's scary. Well, you're too old
Yeah.
for him anyway. You're fine.
Yeah.
What's your Boyinaband's take, Claire?
Me?
Yeah, you know about Boyinaband?
I remember him from like YouTube.
Yeah,
I
'cause
think he
he's
was
like-
in like the what?
He was in like, I wanna be gay.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the items. I remember that one.
Yeah, I know every single bar in that song. I was like fucked up.
It went crazy whenever
It's
it
so
came
ass.
out.
It went crazy back when my brain hadn't fully developed.
Yeah.
I remember
But,
I was like 12. I came across Rate Your Music and I saw that a low score. I was like pissed off. I was like, oh, these are all just Rice Gum fans.
Does Audacity just like save it as a file to a computer?
Yeah.
Damn. I got a
Weird.
warning saying disk space remaining for recording 28 minutes.
What the fuck, dude? You gotta get some storage in that thing. You gotta be like 20 terabytes.
Yeah, no,
Guess
I've
we-
got awful storage management.
I guess we should wrap it up.
Can you rap for us, Claire?
Yeah, Claire, can you rap for us? Go, white girl, go.
No, I can't.
Do it.
I literally couldn't think of anything.
Okay. You could, okay, sing it with me.
Okay.
I wanna be gay, cause you're fucking I wanna savor it, but it's cool. After smashing you, I'll PayPal you 2K. Oh no, you getting mad? You said right out of my hand. This shit was fucking absurd. You're a rapper that could resolve shit with words? Talk like you said pace. Hey, is it your IQ your age? Hey, say your audience face. Hey, how Jacob Sartorius taste. Oh, you look scared. Must have seen a Ghost Rider. But still, little bitch, I'm not afraid to show mine. Woo! You've been pretending ever since you were Washboard's descended. I can't say to you at all when you were capable of making a playground in shorts. That's bad. You aren't singing with me. This isn't working.
I don't know the words. I'm sorry.
Here's one. Okay. Nugget, biscuit, nugget, and a biscuit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Where can people find you?
Yeah. Find me. Oh my god! I just knocked something off my desk. Sorry.
What was it? Your dildo? Ha! Gay.
That's a good one.
Wow. Yeah. Find me on Twitter and Blue Sky. Geckowo on both of them. Make comics. I want to try and start streaming this summer. Like doing some art streams. So maybe keep an eye out. See if I'm on there.
I just enter chat and say like draw her pregnant, and then you'll do it.
Probably. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Can you draw the mother
Yeah.
brain from Metroid like pregnant?
Oh yeah, well, most definitely. I think I have that in my draft somewhere.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I make comics. So if you like comics, check me out.
What if they don't like comics? Or you?
Well,
What should
Well,
they
then-
do instead?
they should send me a hate comment, and they should say how much they hate me, and then I'll respond with a picture of me crying.
You should have a drawing of you. You should make unique drawings of yourself crying for every hate comment. You should have
Yeah.
a drawing every single time you get a hate comment. You should have a drawing of you looking at your phone. Then you look down from your phone. Then you look down, and then you look up at a noose.
I think that would be so many drawings.
Well, you
Every-
just have to draw that comic once, and then every time you get a hate comment, you can reply.
Every
I
hate
just
comic,
reply.
you should draw them being crucified.
True.
And-
Yeah. I want to start drawing like the weirdos in my comments.
Wallace is behind me with a peanut butter jar and a knife.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Anyway, you have a movie picked for next week.
Do I? I'm picking one?
Yeah, you said you were gonna pick out a Yuri movie for
Oh, I completely.
this week.
I gotta find a good. I'll consult the expert.
Okay, we'll edit it in with text to speech. We'll watch that, and also Art Spiegelman, Tragedy is My Muse, which you can watch for free on PBS. I'll link it to you.
Awesome.
Well, it was nice
Do you
to
remember
have
the
me on the
outro?
pod.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, do I remember or do I want to do it?
Yeah, you can do it.
Oh, I'm Claire Owo.
Yeah.
I'm also a fucking liar. And we're
Composting. Oh.
mouthy broad. Composting. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ain't no toasting like composting.